guys, today I'm going to do a bit of a different kind of video. You may know, those of you who've been watching me for a while, I have one particular hair tool that I'm completely in love with, and it's from THX, which is like a Tesco brand, and it's like a hot air blow drying brush, kind of like the Babyliss Big Hair, but it doesn't rotate and it's a lot cheaper. And I've had that brush for I think about 3 years. They sent it to me and I reviewed it, and it's just been the only thing I've ever been able to blow dry my hair with. So anyway, recently the more I use it, the top keeps falling off. It keeps kind of separating and it falls off whilst I'm blow drying my hair. So I went to try and find a replacement. I considered the Babyliss Big Hair and I've not ruled it out. If you guys have one of those and love it, then let me know. But I saw that THX have brought out a new version of the brush that looks like this. And I went and bought this from Tesco, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't opened it yet, and I thought since I was going to use it, I would do kind of a first impressions because it is so inexpensive. I think it's supposed to be £20–25 and it was 15, something like that. Don't quote me, I'll leave the info below. But it was really cheap, whatever it was, and it's got 3 different heads, I believe. Let's open the box and see. Yes, so this is the thing that you can kind of see in the box. This is the thing that I'm probably not going to use. In truth, I'm probably only going to use one of the 3 attachments, but you have this one, so it's kind of like a blow dry brush that you could dry your hair as you're brushing it. Okay, fair enough. How do I take it up like that? Then there's this, which is kind of like a diffuser. I would imagine this is for, can I put it on? There we go. I would imagine this is for kind of curly hair or just for like attacking someone. It looks like a tiny little evil hand. Just like, I probably won't use that one either. The one that I bought it for is what I think my thing has been replaced with. This is not super duper simple to put the actual attachment on. I think I'm just being a bit of an idiot. Okay, it's on. So this I think is the equivalent of what I used to have. The one that I have has got a lot more bristles, it's a wider barrel, but I think this is probably going to do the same job as that one. Now, there are a couple of differences between the one I have and this one. This is kind of a nicer, smoother, kind of rubberized handle. It's also got a little, what I would imagine is a rest. It's got these little things, can you see that under there? So you put it down on the surface, it's got a little rest. Otherwise it looks pretty much identical. Apart from the fact that when you switch it up and down to hot and cold, the one that I have, the very, very top is cold. So for ages, I wasn't drying my hair very well, or it was taking me a long time to dry my hair because I had it on cold. You had to kind of knock it down a notch for it to be on the hottest level, whereas this one is slightly more practical and more normal in that it goes kind of 0, cold, hot, hotter. So what I'm going to do, I have left my hair a little bit long, it's almost bone dry. So I'm going to use a little bit of heat protectant to wet it again, and I'm going to use that attachment to dry my hair and see how it works and give you a little bit of an indication of whether or not I think it's worth the money. I've had the other one for so long and it was really inexpensive. I mean, I didn't purchase it, but I bought this one because I loved that one so much. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I accidentally whipped the Furby up, so the rest of the video will be in silence because it makes these noises, and no matter where I hide it in the house, I can always hear it when I'm filming a video, so hopefully it'll fall asleep whilst I dry my hair. Give this a thumbs up. I really like it. It doesn't give quite as much volume as the other one, but I don't mind that quite so much, and it doesn't, because I have these kind of wispy bits here. The only real breakage I've had from bleaching my hair this time around have been these kind of little wispy bits, and when I do blow dry my hair with the other one, they kind of go up here. They're like, ooh, lots of volume. So that's not a deal breaker. It's obviously a smaller brush, so that's why but I feel like more air gets out of it and so it dries quicker. Obviously I had to wet my hair again because it was pretty, there were certain areas that weren't totally dry. Have washed my hair this morning and let it air dry, and I tend to let it air dry as long as possible before then going in and blow drying it, so I don't have to do it for too long and I don't have to have too much heat and kind of pulling and stuff on my hair. But yeah, I left it a little bit too long, so I had to kind of re-wet it a little bit. But other than that, I do feel like it did dry my hair quicker than the other one would. Maybe that's because the other one is a few years old, so this one's going to be more powerful. But I would recommend this. If you have kind of shorter hair, I don't know how it would work. I've had kind of hair to about here and used something like this, near enough exactly the same product, and it's worked really, really well. But if you've got a bob or kind of shoulder length hair, I am telling you, it will be something that will completely revolutionise your hairstyling routine. I'm someone that hated having a bob. I never really liked this kind of hairstyle because I like to leave my hair to just do kind of as it was at the beginning of this video, to kind of do what it's going to do and mess it up and just leave it, because I'm very low maintenance when it comes to my hair. And I can't really be bothered to do a lot with it. But if every time I wash my hair, and it is kind of getting to that point, I like to leave it a little bit, for a couple of weeks I like to give it a bit of a rest. But when I'm wanting it to look polished and nice, every time I wash my hair, I blow dry it like that. It'll last until my next wash, and it just looks nice, it looks sleek, it gives it shine as well. Those of you that are kind of leaving it to air dry and then straightening your hair, straightening hair just takes all of the life out of it. It just makes it so dull. If I straightened my hair, it would look awful right now, and then I'll blow dry it, it just looks completely different. So that's a huge reason that my hair doesn't look as dry and damaged as perhaps you think it should be, given the bleaching I've put it through. But yeah, hopefully this was useful. I know it was a bit of a kind of random video. It's not a full review because I haven't even used the other products and I haven't used it for any length of time. It was just kind of first impressions, kind of a this is how I do my daily hair routine. Because I haven't done a wet to dry or a hair care routine in a little while. If you guys would be interested, I'm thinking of having my haircut again shorter as it was, because this side is kind of just lying flat. As it gets longer, it's just, there's not a lot going on with it, whereas this one I feel like, I don't know, there's something about it. I think I might go a little bit shorter again. If you guys would be interested in a how I style short hair or how I style a bob kind of video, and I'll go through various different styles in one video, then let me know and I will do that. But otherwise, yeah, random video for today, but I hope it's been useful for some of you. And I'm telling you, if you have short hair, if it's not this, something like this, you will absolutely love it. It is so quick and it makes it look like you've spent so much more time on your hair than you have. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!